Good morning, students. To continue with your unit 2, this is the course content. To revise the previous session that we have studied about the list, that what is list is, how you can assess it, what is the main features of the list, using list with constructor and the various operators in list. Okay, then the slicing in list that you can use using the colon sign, and between the square brackets you can give the indices and assess the list. And these are the various list operation that you can perform: length, concatenation, repetition, membership, iteration, updation is there, deletion is there. Okay. Then the built-in function to find the length of the string, to find the maximum in the string, to find the minimum in the string, to convert your string into a list. Then is built-in methods. I will start with the built-in methods, that how you can perform. Here it is. If we consider the first built-in method over here is list.append. Here I will take one list with L1 and the values are 1, 2 and 3, 4 over here in my list. Let's check the list over first. These are the content in my list. If I want to append some value over the list, then I will give 1, 2, 3. Here you will find a difference. Okay. Name is L1. I'm using L here. L1 is here. Then if I will display, the content is 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 0 indices, 1, 2, 3, and at the 4th index value, your value has been inserted as a list itself. Okay. If I will write here, let's find out the difference between append and extend over here. If instead of append, I will write extend over here, then I will check my list. The list will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 at the 4th index, and in the index it will take the elements as an individual element. Okay, but in the case of append, it take the element as the combined element. You will get a single index and your value will be get inserted here, but in the case of extend, you will get different index value for different elements. Okay, then the count, you will write L1 dot, let's count the value of 3 here. Here I will get only 3 value here because this 3 is in the list. Okay, this will not be get counted. Only the element which is individual element without the list can be counted as a 2. So the answer is 2 here. Then is list L1 dot index, then the object of the index is, I want to return the lowest index value. Let's find out the value of 3. It will return the lowest index value. Here you will find out the answer is 2. The 3 is appearing at the index which is at lower point, lower index. This is 0, this is 1, this is 2. It will not return you the maximum index value. It will give you the minimum index value where it is encountering your object first. Okay, wheresoever your item will be get found out, it will return that value. Then it comes as list L1 dot insert. You will give the index value where you want to insert any element. Suppose I will give the 0, even you can give the negative index. I want to insert 500, so the output will be more clear to you. Okay, index, comma, insert. I have used wrong word here. I will use insert and L1 you can find out 500 has been inserted at the 0th index. Okay. Then is I will start the ideally again, so it will be more clear to you. When again I will take L1 and the value as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then is the pop L1 dot pop. Here you will give the index value. I will write here 0. I'm getting 1. Which value has been popped up? Okay. Here, if I will write the remove, let's find out the difference between what is the difference between remove and pop. If I will write here, okay, let me check the list first. What is the list right now? That is 2, 3, 4 is. Okay. Let me remove the element 2 here. It is L1 dot remove 2 from here. Here I'm not getting any result. Okay, but your 2 has been removed. In the case of pop, it can be asked what is the difference between append and extend. In the case of append, your element, your object will be inserted as in the form of list. But in the case of extend, it will be inserted as an individual element. It will get different index value. So similarly, it can be asked what is the difference between pop and remove. Both will remove your element, but the difference is pop will give you result that which element has been deleted. But in the case of remove, you won't get any sort of result is here. Okay. Then reverse is there. L1 dot reverse. Your list will be get reversed. You can find out 3, 4 was your element in your list and it has been reversed. Then sorting. Take another list where you will give unsorted element 22, 1, 3, 44. Then 9 is there. Let's sort it. I will write L dot sort is here. Then check the elements. It has been sorted. Means these are the inbuilt element. You don't have to write the full-fledged program to use reverse and sort. You can directly use the methods here. Okay. Then you can copy the content. Here I will take L1 equal to L dot copy. The content of L will be get copied to the L1. Let's check the content of L1. It has been copied over here. The content of L1 is 1, 3, 9, 22, 44. Whatsoever is your L will be get copied to your L1. Then is L dot clear. It will clear the content of your list. Let's check out what is the content in my list. The list has been empty right now. Okay. Coming to the presentation append, then is count, extend, index, insert, pop, remove, reverse, sort, old list dot copy, then clear. Okay. Then split and join method in your list. How you can use the split and join in your list? Let's take an example over here. Here I will open the ideally again. These are very interesting methods. Let's take one. I will use the same example over here. Hi, how are you? This is the example that if you consider this is a string over here. Okay. I will use s dot split here. This is the method. It will convert your string into a list format. So you are giving any list here, and I will repeat this list here. Okay, and you want to join this list, then you will give this space here and use join method. here I have to pass the name of the list here. Okay. And you can find out your list will be get converted into string. Even when you are going to join, you can give, it is not mandatory, you can give only space, you can give any sign over here, 0, plus, minus, whatsoever you want to give, you can give. So instead of space, the plus has been inserted there. Right? Even you can use your split method over here along with your string, that is split over here. Then check the list. Your list has been your string has been converted into your list format. This is your split and join methods. Okay. Then come some other methods, that how you can update the list and how you can delete the element in your list. Firstly, how you can update other functions. Let me open ideally. Okay, here I will open a new ideally, so update will be clear to you. I will take a list like L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, these are the elements in my list over here. Here, if I want to update my list, I will give the integer value over here and give the element. Okay. If I give, I'm giving the index value here. I'm giving 1 as an index value. Okay. Then instead of 2, you know that at the index, the value 2 is existing. Then instead of 2, I will write 200. The 2 will be get updated. Let's find out the new list, that is 200 as a list format is updated. If I want to give only 200 without the list, then the answer is 1, 200, 3, 4, 3, 4, and 5 is over here. Okay. Even when you want to update the list, you can use slicing over here. Here I will give two elements like 11 and 12. Okay. It will be inserted, as I'm not giving the end value over here. It will start from the 0 index, and let's find out until how it goes. It will start from the 0 index, but only 2 values will be left in your list, and rest will be get replaced by 11 and 12. Your list will be get short here. If you find the length of your list here, you will find out the length has become 2. Okay. Then let's take the list, complete list over here again, and we will perform 0 index, and it will go up to 3. Okay. It means the value will be 0, 1, 2 here. Let's find out 11 and 12. Here there is involvement of 3 indices, 0, 1, 2. That means 0 index, 1 index, and 2 indexes here. Your output should be 11, 12, 4, and 5. Let's find out 11, 12, 4, and 5. Okay. As you know, when you give the slicing here, your counter will be get decreased by 1. Your last value will be get decreased by 1 here. It will go to less than 1 step. So your value is 11 and 12 will be get inserted here, and 3 will be get rectified, removed, and 4 and 5th will be here. Let's take another example. Let's take this list again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, this is my list. Here, if you want to update your list from the negative index, you can give 500 at the negative index. So instead of 5, your value will be 500. Okay. Even you can give slicing from the negative index. You will start from -2, and let's find out, and give two values here, 1000 and 2000. How it works? Your -2 value is -4. Okay, your -1 value is 500. I'm saying start from -2 and all the rest value will be get deleted by itself. Your result should be 1, 2 and 3, and this is say your -2 index, and 4 and 500 will be get replaced by 1000 and 2000. Let's find out. This is your answer. Answer is 1, 2, 3, 1000, 2000. Here I will take another example. If I will give here a -2, and then my index will go from -2 to -1 only here. Okay, and I will give the value here like 3000 and 4000. Fine. Then what will be the result? I told you that it will go to the one step less. Okay, I'm saying -2 index is here. This is -2 index is here. So your result will be 1, 2, 3. At the -2 index, 3000 and 4000 will be get inserted, and there is no harm to your -1 index value. Let's find out the result. You can find out 1, 2, 3, 3000, 4000 will be get inserted, and this was your -1 index value, that was 2000. It is as such is there. Right? Okay, the further is deletion in your list. Again, I will take one fresh ideally. So the deletion would be clear to you. Again, I will take the same list 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Firstly, if you use the del and the name of the list, your whole list will be get deleted. And if you will check the content of the list, you will get name error because it has been deleted. Okay, you won't get any empty list. Remember this, you won't get any empty list in this case. Let's take this list again, and in which case you will get your empty list. You will get use the del list name, and here if you write the 0 index and will not give the any ending value, in this case you will get the empty list. Okay, let's take this list again, and if you use del and will not provide any starting index and ending index, in the same case you will get the empty index value, empty list, sorry. Okay, remember, if you delete the list, you will get name error. If you want to display the list again, you won't get any empty list. But if you use index or slicing here, then you will get the empty list. Okay, I will get the list again, then del list, and take the value 0. Your 0 index value will be removed. You can use the pop and remove methods even there, and you can also use the del here. Okay, then is del name of the list here. This is with the index value, that was with the methods was with the object value. Okay, then find out the list. Your minus index value has been removed. Okay, then moving to the presentation. Here it is, some list methods, other functions that we have defined, updating a list, and how you can delete a value from your list. Then comes for loop with list. Okay, before moving to the for loop, I want to show you one thing, that how what is the other way that you can represent your list. Suppose you are going to take two variables here, x and y in your list, and here I am defining 1 and 2 as the value over here. Okay, then if we check the value of x, you will get 1. If you check the value of y, you will get 2 over here. Okay, let me open the ideally again. Just wait for a moment. Okay, and here if I take x, y, and I will pass here 1, 2, 3, then you will get an error because in this case you have to give the same variable here and same elements should be there. Okay, if I will write here x, y, z and a is here, let's find out there is again an error because your case will only work when you give the same value over here in the left hand side and in the right hand side. Only in this case you can work over the list. In the case the value of x variable is a, the value of y variable is 2 here. This is another form of representation of your list. Then you can use the for loop with the list. That is, I will take one list over here, L equal to 1, 2, 3. How you can iterate? For I in L, print the value of, here you can find out, I am getting one indentation, print the value of L. The value of L is 1, 2, 3, so it will be get printed. 1, 2, 3 will be get printed. So instead of L, if I will write here I, the value of iteration will be get printed. That is iteration is 1, 2, 3. Okay. Then moving further, this is when you use your for loop with list. Even you can use the range function. I will open here a new file. Even you can use the range function for I in range of 5, print the, here I will take a list over here, L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the element of my list. Print the value of L over here. Then your range will work 5 times, starting from 0. Start value and stop value is 4. Let's save it first. It has been stopped. Okay, just wait a moment. Then again, if we write, print the value of L here, and let's save this first. I will save it with the name of new here. Yes. Okay, then run this code. Then over the ideally you will get the list 5 times. Okay, but this way you can also use your list. Okay, then how you can use your empty list in your program? Here we will come with, I will open this file and here I will write a program. Let's take the list L equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is my existing list. Here in my list, I want to add 2 in this element. I want my output like, I want instead of 3, I want 3, then is 4, then is 5. I want my output by like this. Okay. Then what is the way? Here you will use your methods of the list. Take an empty list over here. Okay, you can take the name of the variable like anything here. I am taking the y as the name of the variable here. Here I am passing an empty list. How you can use your append function? Is it very carefully? It is very important. Then your for loop is there for I in how much you want to run your loop. I want to iterate my loop till the value of 0, 1, 2. That is 3 times. Okay. Then you use y, your empty list name, and the append function is there, and whatsoever in the value of I, as the I will iterate, it will get the value 1, then it will get the value 2, then it will get the value 3. I will be get incremented by 2 here. Okay, and then print the value of y. Let's run the code. here you will find out the output. The output is at the first iteration. I'm giving you step by step output, so it will be clear to you. At the first iteration, you are getting the value 1, so it will be get incremented by 2. You are in the second iteration, you are getting the element 2, it will be incremented. It has been incremented 3 as in the first iteration, then it has been incremented as 2 plus 2 is 4, then in the third iteration 3 plus 2 is 5 is here. Okay, so this is your result. This is the way how you can use your append method. Okay, then is even you, if okay, let's change, do some changes over here. Here, if you give one string element, okay, will this work? No, you will get an error because in the string you cannot increment the value by 2. Fine. Okay, let's make some changes over here. Let's take the list value over here. 3 and 4 is in the list. Okay. How much time your list will iterate? Your list will iterate 3 times only. 1, 2, and 3 times. Okay. This will be considered as the single index. So it will iterate it in a single time. Okay. The result is 3 and 4 is here, and the type error is here, can only concatenate into list is here. Okay, so it will provide you 2 values only here, 1 and 2, and it will not iterate the list value because it will be considered as a single index. And but the values, like 2 values are here, it will be get, the interpreter will be get confused how I can iterate. So it will work like this. So if instead of list, I will take here some string value. Okay, then find out what will be the result over here. This was in the case of append. If I will do in a single case like this, print the value of, I want to print hello on my screen. Okay, then it will print 3 times right now. Okay, you can find out it is printing 3 times. Similarly, if you will take a list, because there is no any operation is there, it will work. You are getting the 3 values over here. Fine. Then comes this was for using the list and the range. Then the list comprehension. List comprehension is very much important as you are going to write your list program. List comprehension will reduce the code. List comprehension is an elegant way to define and create lists in Python. These lists has often the qualities of sets, but not in all cases set. When we study this set, then you will come to know that what is the difference between sets and why we're saying that it is having some quality of sets, and but not all in cases sets. List comprehension is a complete substitute for the lambda function as well as the function map, filter, and reduce. These are the functions that are available in our Python, and very important function when you go for your machine learning and data science topics. And but at some way, list comprehension is one sort of substitute of these methods. When you get to know about the list comprehension, these methods will be get substituted by your list comprehension. Let's find out what is list comprehension is there. List comprehensions provide a concise way to create lists. That means your code will be get reduced here. It consists of brackets containing an expression followed by a for clause, then one or more for clause or if clauses is there. So when you're going to write your list comprehension here, when we study this syntax, then you will get to know that there are square brackets that will be used when you are going to write a list comprehension, and some for loop will be there, and if there is a requirement of any condition, then if clause will be used, if condition statement will be get used. The expression can be anything, meaning you can put in all kinds of object in a list. The expression can be like anything. It will depend upon you which type of operation that you are going to perform here. The result will be a new list resulting from evaluating the expression. Your expression will be get evaluated but taking in consideration your for loop and your if clauses, that what condition you have given here and how much iteration you have given here. The list comprehension always return a result list. Okay, then moving further is, this is the syntax. We will write a program of all the syntax. There are four type of list comprehensions. Firstly, we will discuss the first syntax, the expression for value in collection. Let's consider it. Let me open ideally. Okay, here I will write all the syntax. So it will be easy for you to understand. List one, I'm giving that is the comprehension list one. In the comprehension list one, your syntax is expression. Here I will make it in a comment so it will be clear to you. Expression for values in a variable in collection. Okay. Then here I will write a program. Okay, the program is write a program to find square of range 5. Why? Range 5 means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I want to get the square of these elements and my result should be in the form of 0. Then in the second iteration, it will be 0 and 1 because square of 1 is 1 here. And then in the third iteration, it will be 0, 1 and 4 should be there. Here, I'm writing the result. I'm not writing a program here. Firstly, I will write a simple program. Then I will come over it how you can use your. Okay, just wait for a moment. Here I will extend this. Then after this, I will get 9. Then after this, I will get this 1, 4, 9, and 16 should be there. Square of 0 is 0, square of 1 is 1, square of 2 is 4, square of 3 is 9, and square of 4 is 16 is here. I want my output in this format. Okay, if I have to write a simple program, I will make it in a multi-line command and start writing my program. I told you about how you can use your empty list. Here, this is your empty list. I'm using the variable sq is here. Okay. Here, I'm writing for, I want to get this here for I in range of 5. That is okay. It is clear to us that what is the our program is to find the square of range 5. We have written it in the format for I in range of 5. We know that we require a append function to append elements in our list. So here we have created one empty list. Here we will use over append function sq dot append, and in the append function, whatsoever the element we will get in our I, it will be get squared by 2. Fine. Then we'll print the value of square. Let's run this code. You can find out you are getting the output. What I have told you that you will get the output. If you will print this output here, you will get the output in the, at the end. What is your final output? So it will depend upon you. Either you want to get step by step. If you want step by step, then you have to give one indentation over here. If you want to get your result, final result, then you can use your you can remove your indentation. Okay, this is this program that you have written in your 4 lines. Okay. If the same program that I have to write down using the string comprehension, then what I will do here. Okay. Now consider your syntax here. What I have written over here. That was your syntax. Syntax said first should be your expression. I will use here directly a print function. Okay, I will print the value. I will not take it in here. You know, print is having one open and one close, a round parenthesis. Okay, one round bracket is here. And this is your list comprehension brackets. That will be in the square brackets. Let's write over code here. First, let's set the expression. If we consider this program, in your complete program, what is the expression? The expression is calculation is here. There is iteration of i's, there is square of i's here. So I will write here I square of 2 is here. Then it says 4 should be there, then the value should be there, the variable should be there, in collection is there. This is your for loop. I will write the for I in range of 5 is there. Okay, I don't have to write any semicolon at the end as we give in our simple for loop syntax. Okay, let's run this code. For I in is there, I have missed over here in. Let's run the code. You can find out, you will get the same output. So you can write your 4-line codes into a single line by using this syntax. This is your list comprehension. Okay. Similarly, if I will make a change in this program, okay, I will write a program to find the range of 5. Let's take when value is even. Here I have given one condition. Okay, as if I write a simple program, I will write like, okay, I will write a list comprehension here. Okay, the second list comprehension syntax is list to syntax is, I will write the syntax first. It says the expression should be there, 4 should be there, value should be there, variable should be there, in collection if then is condition is there or test should be there. Okay. Then we will close it. This is our second syntax. Fine. Let's write the same syntax here in our list comprehension. I will copy over here for I range of 5. Here I will paste the same code, but I will provide with one condition. If the value of I is modulus 2, I will check the remainder over here is 0. Okay. I will close the ideally first. Let me save this. I will close this ideally and want to get my output over a new ideally. Okay. Then let's run this code. Then you can find out earlier the list with the list comprehension, you are getting the square of all the values, but in this case I have restricted it, give the values only which is divided by 2, which are even. Okay, 0, 4 and 16, that is 0, 2 and 4 are even number, so you are getting this result. Let's take the third list comprehension example over here. Here I will say, let's make 2 conditions. List comprehension, third syntax will say that in the list 3, the syntax is, here I will combine this one also. So here I will write the same thing is here. So I will copy from here and will paste. It said expression for value in collection. If the first condition and there is logical operator is there and is there. So condition one and then comes the condition two. Here I will write condition one and condition two. You have to pass two conditions here. Okay. Here I will write the same code that this is the code that I will copy and will make changes over here. Here I said it will find the range, it will find this here where the value, okay, here I will make the range greater range so that I can give two test condition. If it is divided by even and the length of, okay, I will, instead of range, I will use L here so that it will be more clear to you. For I range of, expression is here for I, L is here if I is divided by 2 equal to this and length of L is less than equal to 10. Okay. Here I have restricted, I have taken L equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Oh, let's take 6 over here. Here I will get, firstly the condition is checked. The expression will just steer this value, okay, but I have provided one condition that I should be divided by 2 and it should be even, so that if I consider this list, my even numbers are 2, 4 and 6 only. Fine. And the second condition is the length of my list should be less than 10. Okay, both the conditions are satisfied here. So I'm getting the output 4, 16 and 36. These are the even number in my list. Let's make some changes over here. If I say, there are 6 elements in your list. If I say length of list is less than equal to 5, this is my another condition. Let's run the code. This is like you are getting the output, but the empty list is there. You are not getting an exact output because your condition is not satisfied over here. Okay, in the third output, your condition is not satisfied. So you are not getting any output over here. Fine. Let's run over fourth syntax and last list comprehension. This is important when you go for your matrix program. You will use this list comprehension syntax. I will firstly write a program how you can print a matrix, and then I will go further. I will copy from here. Then this is the for expression of value in collection 1, and then is for value in collection 2. That is, if I consider this is 4, there are 4, as you know, when you're going to construct a matrix, you use your 2 for loops. Firstly, I will write a simple matrix program. I will take any variable, I will take M here instead of matrix. Okay. This is my empty list. Here, you write for I in range of, here I will print 3 by 3 matrix here. That is for I in range of 3, 4, J in range of 3 here. And then there is M dot append the value of I comma J. Okay, this will be get appended over here. I will write 2 parentheses. This will not make any difference, and print the value of M over here if I want to get the final value. Okay, let's run the code. Let's make it Just a minute. I will make it in the comment. The rest of the list comprehension function, so the output will be clear to you. And let me close the ideally also. Okay, if I run this code, now you will find out your 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. If you iterate, I will come over here firstly with the your program. Here, when your range function will work, it will work like 0, 1, 2. You're having the value of I as 0, 1, and 2. First time, when you are with the 0 value of I, you will get the output 0, 0, 0, 1, and 0, 2. Okay. If you are at the second time, you will get the value 1, 0, 1, 1, and 1, 2. In the third time, you will get 2, 0, 2, 1, and 2, 2. Let's find out what was our result. Let's run this. Here you will find out 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2. This is the way by which you can construct your matrices in Python. Okay. If I have to write the same code in a single line using the list comprehension, then how will I write? Here, I will make it in a comment, and here I write the code print, then in the print I will write the expression. Here I will give the expression x comma I comma j. Okay, this was my expression that I want to append. Okay, then is for I in the range of 3, 4. That was my second collection. For j in range of 3, and I will close it, and let's run the code and find out the output. You can find out you are getting the same output. You don't have to use the append method. You can write your matrix program, or you can print your matrix in a single line by using the list comprehension. This is very much important. All the list comprehension, that how you can assess your list comprehension. Fine. Okay, next is your strings. Coming to the strings, strings are immutable in Python. As your list is mutable, as you can update your list, but in Python, string and tuples are immutable. We can create them simply by enclosing in quotes. Either you can use single quotes or double quotes when you're going to write a string. When you write triple quotes, it will for the multi-line comment. Creating string is as simple as assigning value to a variable. So you are going to write a string. I'm taking here an example, variable 1, then enclosed in single quotes, and this is another example that is enclosed in double quotes. Here, the exclamatory sign and space will be considered as a character. Okay, if you find the length of the string, the length of the string in the first case will be 12, hello in the 5, then the space will be that counted, then exclamatory sign will be get counted. Okay, then is string is a sequence of characters. Computer do not deal with characters, they deal with numbers. Even though you may see characters on the screen, internally it is stored and manipulated as a combination of 0 and 1, that is in the binary format. The conversion of character to a number is called encoding. The reverse process is called decoding, that we all know. You have studied about the ASCII characters, and these are both famous for encoding techniques, ASCII and the Unicode. In Python, we use the Unicode encoding technique. Okay, the reason I have told you in the previous lecture that in the Unicode, it takes the special characters, like it also take the characters from the other languages, as well as your emojis will be considered as the character in the Unicode. But in the ASCII, there is no provision of your emojis and of the other language, right? So in Python, there is Unicode encoding technique that will be used. So assessing values in a string, Python does not support a character type. These are treated as string of length 1. So you are using your, if I will write here, okay, I will open a new file. Here, when you are using your character in your Python, it will be enclosed in, if you want to declare any character, you have to enclose in quotes, okay? So it will be considered as a string. There is no character type in your Python. Okay. To assess substring, use the square brackets for slicing along with the index or indices to obtain your substring. Similarly, as in the case of a list, you can assess your list by using the slicing, or with the index value. You can assess your strings by using the slicing and index value. Example is, suppose the hello world is there and this is Python programming. You want to use your H word from your hello world, your first index. You can give the index value like this. Or here you want to assess the value that is starting from the 1 index and will go up to 5. It will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your Y, T, H, O will be get printed over your screen. That way you can use this slicing with your strings. Here are a few examples that you can try yourself. I have left it some blank there so that you can try yourself. Here I will show you a few examples, 1 or 2, and that you can try by yourself. Okay, I will take a string as z equal to hello world. Okay, then is, you can use the slicing over here. Here, if you want to assess your whole word will be get printed if you give the slicing like -3 up to so on. Last, it will start from -3 and will go up to last -3, -2, minus will be get printed. You can even give the step size start from the 1 index and it will go to the 8th value with the step size of 2. Your EL space O will be get printed. That is just your practice, that how you can use your string similar to your list. Fine. Next is format symbols. And there are some format symbols over here that if you want to show the character, then %C, it is similar to your C language, that how you can assess it. I will take one example and so that it will be clear to you. So giving an example of format specifier, that how you can write your program here. I will use the ideally directly. Okay. Here I will write print, and in double quotes I will write as the %S is for string and %D is for integer value. I will write here, yes, I will print the value of any name is here. Okay, I will take the name Amit is here, and then it is 21. Let's find out. There is %S. Okay, there is some invalid syntax is here. Let me find out. Okay. Syntax, just wait for a moment. Let me rectify this error. Percentage S is percentage T. Okay. In the years, then is the percentage. Okay. This is the complete syntax. That is a percentage. You have to write this whatsoever is your format specifier, that is in the double quotes. Format specifier is there, and this your statement is. Then if you want to fix the value of integer here, then I want to write years along with it. Then I have to enclose with in double quotes where I have started, and write percentage over here. Okay, this is my answer. Amit is 21 years. Then moving further with the methods. These are the another format specifiers that have been given. These are the inbuilt methods in your string that you can use. I will open one new IDLE and we'll start here. We will start with the firstly, I will open this. Just a minute. So that the method will be visible to you. I want to set my screen accordingly. That okay. Here, first is capitalize. I will take a string which is in hello, how are you? Fine. The capitalize will capital your first letter of your string, that is s dot capitalize. Then you can find out your first letter of your string has been in capital. It will appear in capital. Then is center with fill character. Then is I will use s dot center. Then it's a width will be specified here. I will specify the width as approximately. Let's find out how many characters are there. Let's find the length of this string first. Length of this string first is 17. Okay, I will center it like s dot center, and the maximum value I will take is 30, and the character that I want to fill is with 0 so that it will be easy for me to understand. Okay. 17 was starting from hello to how are you. Let's find out 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Your string is in the center. Okay, the whole of 30 characters in your strings which has been appended with the fill character 0. That will depend upon you which character you want to use. You can here, if I use asterisk sign, you can, it will be filled with your asterisk sign, right? Then is you have used your length of the string before. Then is the lowercase. Here I have to mention some another string to show you. If I will write here s equal to hello, this is in the uppercase. S dot lower will represent your string in your lowercase. Similarly, if you write hello in this small case, it will be get converted into your uppercase. And the max of the string, let's find the max of the string. Here is the maximum value string is o. O is at the higher position of your string, then your value is o. Then the minimum of your string is e here, then the e will be get displayed. Okay, in the case of swap case, let's find out whether it work or not. S dot swap case, it will swap your values. The value which is lowercase will be get converted into uppercase, and value which is in the uppercase will be get converted into the lowercase. Then comes the if is alpha. Whether you want to give some conditions when you write when you want to restrict any user to suppose you are going to enter any uh, email where you don't want to give any digits, then you can check out is alpha is there, is alphanumeric is there. These are the conditions value where you can check. Here I will give you one example over here. Firstly, I will check is alpha with the same string. Okay, you will get boolean value that is true. I will change my string over here. I will write s equal to hello 1 2 3, and if I check s equal to is alpha, that is false. These are not all alphabets, some digits are included here, so that's why I'm getting some false value over here. Let me set my IDLD so that it will be visible to you. Just wait for a moment. Okay, and then it comes as next is alphanumeric. If I take this string and check the alphanumeric, s dot is num is there, alphanumeric is there, I'm getting true. There are some alphabets and some numerics are there. Okay, same is in this case. If I write here hello with space hi, let's find out whether space will be get counted. No, space will be not counted as an alphabet. Only alphabet will be get counted here. Fine. So next function is digit. Okay, I will adjust my screen accordingly. Then is digit. You take this string again 1 2 3, and s dot is digit is there, false, because it is having some alphabets. Okay, let's take here s dot digit is the complete method name. The answer is true. Okay, then find out is lower and is upper, and let's take an example, this example over here, and s dot is lower, true. In this case the space will be considered. Fine. And the same is the case if I consider the is upper, I will get false. You will get, if all the values are in uppercase, then only in that case you will get your value as true. Then is s dot is numeric, that is false. It is not numeric, it is having alphabets. Okay, then is I'm using this s dot is space, false. It is not a space. If I will write s equal to with space, s dot is space, then it is true that it is having some spaces there. If I will write s dot is title, s dot is title, then I will get false because my title is not in the capital. I will write here in capital, then I write s is title. Okay, the reason is of space is here, s is capital, then it is true is here. Okay, I think there should be is title. Space will be get counted in the is title, but your each letter of your word should be in the title case. Your is title will be get considered. Okay. Then comes with the answers and find. Okay, this is very interesting that how you can find out your answer and your and find. Okay. Write down. I will write some another string. I would write if it is, okay, if this is, so that it is clear to you. If this is, okay, this is my new string. Here I will write s dot ends with, I like to use ends with function, then will give suffix that is, it will find out whether your string is ended with is or not. It will give you true or false value, start from your zero index and will go up to the length of the end of the string. It will depend upon you how much you want to iterate your ends with. Okay. Even you can start with your 3 index. It is not mandatory that your beginning will be from the zero. Okay. And length should be at the complete length of the string. Then you can even use this is, this space is as the ends with, the answer will be true. Okay. So the next is find. Here you will write s dot find whatsoever you want to find in your, I want to find is in my string starting from the zero index, it will go up to last the length of the string. The answer is 5. Why the answer is 5? Because is existing here. This is 1 2 3 4 5. It is giving me the value where my is existing here. So that's why my answer is 5 over here. It has been existing over here. Then comes the index, s dot index. If I want to check the value from the, here the value is here, the string is here starting from 0 to the length of the string, and find out, okay, there is length instead of length. The index is 5, that is the index value will be thrown to me. In the same case, if I go with the index and with the 5, the same index value will be thrown to me. Okay, the working is same. Then comes the left justify and right justify. If you go with the left justify, you will give the width here. Here I will give 30 here and fill the character with the 0, and L dot S dot adjust will work. This is left justify. If you want to give right justification, you can use R justify. This is the way. Then the replace. If you want to replace any value in your string, then you can use replace, S dot replace. And you want to give your old string here. That is, I want to replace is with, I want to replace is with your was, and starting from the which index value, starting from the 0. Let's find out if this was, this is there is some mistake over here. S is replaced by the was. Okay, let's keep it with the index value. Then I will come. Then you can find out all the replaces, all the is has been replaced by the was. Okay, if you want to give with some index value here, okay, you want to replace your was with, I said is, I want to replace my was with is, and the string was, just a minute, the string was, if this was, then I have to give the index value here. I will give it 5. It is not working. Okay, I will check it why it is not working with the index value. It should work with. Okay, let me take another string so that it will work. To take is if this is, and here I will use s replace is with was, which is at 0 index. Again, it is not working, and I have to check it why it is not working. Replace is not working over here. Let me check out. Okay, 0 and 1. Okay, the replacement is that I have to give the count over here. This is not the index value, and this was the count. If I said how many is there, 3 is there, I want to replace all the 3, then all the 3 is will be get replaced. I will again repeat this. I will write this string over here as equal to is this is again is, that it will ask me how many replacement I want. Then I said I only want 2 replacement. Your only 2 values will be get replaced. Okay, and the remaining will be remain as such. The another is s dot z field with the 0 field. Okay, if you write 0 field, then you will write the width of your string, then it will be filled with 0, and your result will be 0 padded at the starting. Okay, that is called 0 field. Then comes the tuples. Tuples are just like list which contains both homogeneous and heterogeneous type of data items. It contains immutable objects. It is enclosed in round brackets. Okay. Let's take an example of tuples. If I will take an example of tuple, if I will enclose this in round brackets, the value of tuple can be anything. Then if I will check the type of A, it is of tuple type. Even you can declare your tuple without using delimiters like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if I check the type of A, it is tuple. Okay. If I display A, it will be tuple. It is not mandatory to give round brackets or delimiters or parentheses around your tuples. If you are giving nothing, then it will be considered as tuple. Assessing values in tuple. To assess value in tuple, use the square brackets for slicing using the index or indices to obtain value available at that index. Similarly, as you can assess the value in your list and string, you can assess the tuples as well. Then updating tuples. Tuples are immutable, which means you cannot update or change the value of the tuple elements. Comes the tuple operation. Concatenation is there. You can use repetition similarly as in your list. Then the membership, then the iteration. Firstly, we will go with all the operations. Then first is the concatenation is there. Here I will take two tuples A equal to 1, 2, 3 and B equal to 4, 5, 6. I want to concatenate C equal to A plus B and then display my list has been, my tuple has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Then I can use the repetition. Here I have used C into 3, then my tuple has been repeated. I want to check whether 3 is existing in my tuple or not. It is true if it is existing. If I check 22 in C, it is not existing, I will get false. I can even use tuple in iteration similarly as over list. If X in C, print the value hello here or hi here. I will write hi. Then hi will be get printed because there are 6 values in your tuple, existing tuple. I have told you that you cannot change your tuple here. Here my tuple C has been created by the concatenation of A and B. Either I have repeated this tuple by, but my tuple value is 6 only. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have printed high 6 time over here. Okay, that is the iteration. Similarly, you can use the indexing, as you can use your indexing in your list. That type of indexing that you can be used in your tuples. I will give you one example over here. I will open the ideally again to show the example of tuple, how you can access it. I will use t equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, starting from the 0 index. If you want to display t which is existing at the 0 point, that is 0. Similarly, negative index will work. It will work like slicing, as your slicing is working in your list and strings. As I have told you, there is no enclosing delimiters are required. If you are not giving any brackets to your tuples, by default, it is a tuple. There are some built-in methods in your tuple that is called length, maximum, minimum, and tuple. Let's find out. If you are giving your tuple, if you want to find the length, use this function, length of the tuple, then max of the tuple, then minimum of the tuple, then comes here. If you are writing any list here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will take tuple as t equal to tuple. You want to convert your list into a tuple, then it will be get converted by the tuple constructor. Okay, this is sort of typecasting is there. Okay, this question can be generally called that list is tuple is immutable. You want to make it mutable. What is the way by which you can make your tuple mutable? You will convert your tuple by using the list constructor, and you can convert your tuple into your list and it will become mutable. Okay, list will become tuple. Here this is, I'm making my mutable to the immutable. Okay, and vice versa you can go for. Thank you for this session.